Hey, ladies. If you are shopping for a car or if you have any family members, friends that are doing it, this is the video for you. I'm going to say that I have had experience with this car finance company, and I'm going to share my experience with you. However, there are a lot of car finance companies that are shady AF. Oh, and please hit the like button and share this with a friend or two. Um, Yes. So there are a lot of car finance companies that are shady. There are also a lot of people who are spending $800 to $1,800 a month on car notes. One day I'm going to do a live stream on it. But I did want to share this with you, and I'm going to keep it in the small box here, the video, just because of copyright issues. But here we go. Let's listen to this really quickly.
Well, it's my lucky day. I have both of the guys who broke this story. Byard, Ryan, thank you so much for doing this.
Thanks for having us.
Nice to be here.
So what is happening here with Exeter Finance? Who are they and what are they doing to people?
Well, Exeter Finance is one of the largest subprime auto lenders in the United States. So they currently have about $10 billion in outstanding loans to 500,000 people. They partner with dealerships all over the country to fund transactions for people with lower credit scores, and they charge really, really high interest rates, on average about 21%, but we've seen cases where 28, 29% for people who they argue cannot get loans any other way. They characterize themselves as a second chance lender, a way of helping people finance car purchases that wouldn't otherwise have a way to have a car. What our investigation found is that the basic terms of the loan are often so expensive and so difficult that people have difficulty making their monthly payments from the very beginning. And when people get in trouble and are unable to make payments, Exeter grants loan extensions that at least ostensibly just take the next payment or multiple payments and moves it to the end of the loan. So it feels like it's this reprieve. Oh, I just get a break. I'll make the same payment and I'll just do it at the end of the loan. The effect of that is it adds a huge amount in interest charges that are, the dollar amount is never disclosed. It's never sort of quantified for people. The disclosures are at best vague and hard for most people to understand what's going to happen. And until you get to the end of the loan, if you've been continued making your payments, and then you think you just have a few more, to make. And what ultimately you find is there's thousands, sometimes more than $10,000 in charges that you had no idea.
Which for some...
Okay, so Exeter is the name of the lending company from a car finance point of view that you want to stay away from. And I do know that I went to CarMax in order to purchase a car in, I'll never forget, it was 2014-ish. And what happened was my credit at the time was not the best. I was, I was a full-time entrepreneur, credit not the best at the time. I also let my mother kind of bring me and drag me there because I did need a new car. And when we decided on the car, which I have a really good car to this day, that is fully paid off. Thank you, Jesus. But we, CarMax, the guy's like, okay, this is what the price of the car is going to be, blah, blah, blah. We go and we sit with the car finance guy, and he says, well, these are your options. And one of the options that I had was Exeter, and they were willing to give me a loan. And the issue that I had with Exeter Finance was that there was a time where I was committed to paying off my car, and I started doubling up on my my payments. I was never behind on any payments, thank you, Jesus. But I started doubling up on my payments. And what I discovered was Exeter was not putting my second payment towards principal. They were only putting my second payment towards like regular car payments. And it took me longer to pay off my car because they were not crediting my second payment of the month as principal. Horrible. So yeah, you can let me know what car finance companies you've used that you like, which car finance companies you've used that you don't like. I am a fan of Navy Federal and your credit union. when you go and you want to purchase a car, you negotiate with the car dealer. Actually, before you go and negotiate with the car dealer, you go to your credit union and you get pre-approved. And then you go to the car lot, you talk with the car salesman, and then you go back to the credit union. Yes, it's going back and forth. It's inconvenient, quote unquote, at the time. However, it's going to save you thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars of heartache and headache. So this is also the reason why you want to have an account or two with one or two local credit unions, because when it comes to buying a car, they're going to give you the best financing as long as you have stable or good credit, which is also why I'm a fan of you keeping your credit score above a 720 as best as you can. And all that requires really for you to have a 720 credit score is for you to pay your bills on time every single month for at least 2 years. Even if you max out your credit card, you'll still be close enough to the 700 score for most people. You'll be close enough to the 700 credit score where you can still go into your credit union and get your car financed through the credit unions. So I want to know again what you think. What kind of nightmare financing, car finance stories do you have? What are the best places? Do you disagree with what I've said? Let me know in the comments. All right, ladies, don't forget to hit the thumbs up again, and I will talk with you soon.